Alrighty, y'all, welcome to Vietnam. I am so excited for this video. If you watched my last China video, I actually had like my first 5 days in Vietnam in that video because that sweater took me so long. But I'm doing 10 days here alone and I literally don't want to go back to New York. I love it here so much. And I love traveling alone so much. I'm such a yapper. People assume that I'm an extrovert, but I'm like such a raging introvert. Anyways, since the holidays are coming up and I have been really bad about like giving gift ideas in previous years, so I wanted to do a series where I make just like little manageable, pretty fast, easy gifts for my friends. Now the first thing I'm gonna make is not a wearable. I actually don't love making wearables as gifts because you have to consider like size and style, and I don't know, I think home decor is like a very slept on part of crochet gifting. My friend Meg, who, if you watch my videos, you know Meg, gorgeous goth baddie. I went to Mexico City with her. She has been asking for this like Pegasus filet crochet tapestry. She saw a girl make it on TikTok and she wants it so badly for her apartment, which is so stunning, by the way. Y'all know I normally use the rainbow lace from Hobby for my filet crochet projects, but I was back home a few weeks ago in California checking out the new yarn available at Michael's. One of them is this Aunt Lydia's crochet thread, so I'm gonna give this a go. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty similar to the rainbow lace. I did some scouring on the internet and I think I found the exact like filet crochet grid the girl on the TikTok used, so I will be able to emulate it exactly. Y'all know filet crochet is like not a very good social project because you have to follow the grid. So I thought it'd be perfect to work on during my solo trip. I'm getting ready to head out the door, so I'm just going to throw my yarn and my, what is this, 2.25 millimeter hook in here. Literally this entire outfit is from Vietnam. I got this top on this trip, fits so perfectly. This skirt is from my Vietnam trip a year ago, and this bag is also new. I will give you guys like a full comprehensive haul near the end of the video, but I don't think the shopping is done, so I'm not going to show you yet. For shoes, if I were in New York, I'd probably pair this with a little kitten heel, but I have been obsessed with these Charles Keith PH5 collab shoes. I raved about them in my last video, but they are so insanely comfortable. I'm actually going to throw on my prescription glasses because I have not been good about wearing my contacts, but look how cute this little outfit is. Okay, yeah, let's head out the door. Okay, good morning. If you hear some pitter-pattering in the background, that's because the rain has already started. It rains pretty much every day here because it's monsoon season, but I don't know, it doesn't really bother me because I'm mostly indoors anyway. I don't have a lot to show you because I apparently forgot how to fillet crochet. I don't know what was going on. My brain was just like short-circuiting. The grid is 80 squares wide. First, I crocheted, or like I chained 80 chains, and then I was like, wait, each square is 2 chains. So then I chained 160 chains, but then for some reason when I made the squares, I was doing a double crochet chain 2 instead of chain 1. And the reason starting was taking so long is because I'm using a linked double crochet this time. It's like a double crochet where it connects the stitch to the next stitch. And so it gives you a much clearer image when you're working filet crochet. I did not do this for my filet crochet tops because I actually don't mind that the design is not always completely visible. But for this tapestry, the whole point is the designs. I wanted it to be really clear. And then I didn't want there to be a raw border on the bottom, so I did like 2 rows of the linked double crochet to start. And so I redid these first 2 rows of the linked double crochet like so many times because I kept restarting because I don't know how to do freaking math. Okay, it's really raining out there. This whole outfit is also purchased on this trip. This corset is so perfect. I normally really struggle with corsets because I have a wider rib cage, so you can't really cinch it that much. I don't really have boobs, so I can never fill out the boob section. And then like, because my shoulders are wider, I kind of have like this armpit section, which tends to get like really squeezed. But this, it cinches me perfectly. It has like a much smaller boob area. I could like wear my sticky boobs if I wanted to like really push the girls up, but it actually looks fine without it. And it's not like tight around this area, and it cuts lower, so this part's like not getting squeezed. Yeah, these are just like some little trouser shorts. I wear my jorts all the time, so I was like, I really want like a non-denim version. You can see I'm not wearing my eye makeup today, and I've honestly been wearing a lot less makeup, I think because I feel so much more comfortable with my skin. My mom has a friend who watches like all my YouTube videos, and she messaged my mom and she was like, what is that mask that Grace is always wearing? This is the FAQ 202 from Foreo, who are also kindly sponsoring this video. It's also the perfect time to shop Foreo because of the Black Friday deals. I've been using this consistently for a few months now, and I've seen such a visible difference in my skin. Super easy to use. You can apply one of Foreo's serums before. You just press right here to turn it on, and then you can switch between 8 different light wavelengths. The FAQ 202 has so many proven skincare benefits. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles, makes your skin smoother and less dull, minimizes pores, evens out your skin tone. I usually use it for around like 5 to 15 minutes before bed, obviously while I'm crocheting. It's also so perfect for travel because it takes up almost no space and weighs like nothing. Yes, this is not cheap. It is a few $100s, but I think it's such an easy investment to justify for your skincare because it's not like a product that will run out. It will last you a lifetime. You can also share it with like your roommates or your family. With the holidays coming up, it's the perfect gift for yourself or a loved one in your life. And now is the perfect time to grab it because Foreo has a bunch of Black Friday offers going on. You can click the link in my description down below, and don't forget to use my code 35amazing for an additional 35% off. So that's like up to 50% off most of Foreo's products. I have been on such a journey with my skin. I used to have really bad acne. I was so insecure about it. I would really cake on the foundation. So I feel really grateful to be at the point that I am now with my skin, and I think investing in your skincare is just another version of investing in yourself. Okay, it seems like the rain has died down a little bit, so it seems like a good time to throw in my boots and head out. I know the point of this video was to like show you easy, not too time consuming gift ideas, and this is not really one of them, but it's kind of an exception because I'm making it for Meg and I'm willing to put in the time for Meg. But I promise the other projects will actually be like easy and quick. Okay, I am once again spoiling my Vietnam haul in a big way, but trust me, there are so many things you still haven't seen. This shirt cinches me in ways that I didn't know was possible. And then these pants I just bought yesterday at Bunny Hill Concept. I wanted everything in this store. Their stuff was so cool. I don't even know how to explain it. Like elevated basics, lots of like cutouts and cool structural elements. And this bag, I'm not gonna carry it today because it doesn't hold my project, but it is just so cute. Oh, and these glasses I literally picked up at a random vintage store yesterday for like $5. These shoes I also bought on this trip just from like a little vintage store. I've been looking for like nude heels that have this little back strap, and these are so comfy and so cute with the little lace-up detail. I am maybe like almost halfway through the filet crochet, which is honestly a lot less than I was expecting. You can start to see the kind of like lyre part of it forming. It looks so sick. I think the link double crochet is slowing me down quite a bit. And you guys know I normally don't deal with cramping, but I was knitting so much before this because of that like striped shirt in the last video. And I don't get wrist cramping, but I use my pinky on this hand to kind of like clasp my work and like hold my yarn in place. I don't know how to describe it. This pinky is cramping. Like that's the only pain I've been feeling, but I'm trying to be kind to myself and take it a little bit more slowly and give my hands some off time. Oh my gosh, also the head spa that I got yesterday, I wish I could have showed you more of it, but I obviously passed the fuck out. I am seriously questioning if I've ever washed my hair properly. My roots and my scalp felt so insanely clean. The whole thing, it was like 65 minutes. It came with like a facial, shoulder massage. They blow dried my hair. It was $10 US. Like, that's absurd. Today's plan, you might be thinking, how much more can this girl shop? The answer is just a little bit more. I have actually visited all the stores that I wanted to visit when I was here, but there are a few stores that I want to go back to because I was like mindful of not buying too much in the beginning, knowing that I had so much more ahead of me. Like I kind of wanted to get like, survey the landscape, you know? And now I have a few shops that I think I do want to go back to. I really don't need to buy anything else. I promise the full Vietnam haul I will show you tomorrow because that is when my shopping will officially be done. And you guys are going to be so gagged. That's when I'll show you like brands, prices, everything. I know I've been kind of running through it very willy-nilly so far. I'm also starving, so let's head out the door.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah, and now we go our separate pathways, but your heart is still in mine. Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're tossing. But who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers. Oh, this time, but everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together.
Okay, good morning guys. I will show you how the filet crochet is looking. I finally actually made some good progress, but first it is time for our comprehensive Vietnam try-on haul with all the brands and prices. I am going to go through everything, even the pieces I've already worn. So this top is from the brand Tin 4. It was only $25. I've already talked about how much I love the way it fits. And then these pants are from Bunny Hill Concept. I especially love how they look from the back. These were only $28 and I kind of regret not getting more from them. Wow, the lighting keeps changing. Okay, two pieces you haven't seen before. This top is from a brand called The Stand. I think it was like $18. I love that it has hook and eye closures all the way up the front, so I can like create a cutout, or I can wear it like V-neck or all the way buttoned up. These pants are like my dream low-waist trousers from a brand called Mama Virus. They were more expensive, like $35, but they just fit so perfectly. I'm obsessed with this waist detailing. I do need to mention the sizing in Vietnam is ridiculous. They have started to carry larger sizes in some brands, but this top is a size medium and these pants are a size large. This brand in particular, Mama Virus, was like ridiculous, especially if you have hips. But I have seen some videos of like mid-size girlies shopping in Vietnam. If you're plus size though, it's just like a bit out of the question, unfortunately. And then you've seen this top and these shorts before. They're both from a brand called The Space. It was $28 total. I got so many questions on my story about this top. It's so cute. I know I wore it with the gray skirt, but I also love how it pairs with these like gray trousers, more of a kind of like suiting menswear inspired vibe. You've also seen both these bags already. These were both under 15 bucks. I got them at a shoe store, I think called, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I will put it on the screen. I have been wanting a pink bag. This one's obviously very inspired by the Korean bag brands. And this one, I honestly haven't seen anything like it before. I love how tiny it is. It comes with this little bunny, but she's looking kind of ratty, so I might take her off. I can't believe I almost forgot about this top. It's from a brand called OLV. It's a bit girly for my style. I actually tried on a bunch of little white frilly tops that I ended up passing on, but I am just obsessed with this like perfect peplum shape. Once again, it just fits so snugly at the waist. You guys have seen this top before, still so gagged by how it fits almost like a corset because it's so perfect. And this is from the brand She by She. It was $20. And this denim drop waist skirt has like such a stunning, almost kind of like high-end, expensive looking vibe to it. And I got it from a vintage store for literally $15. This dress is, I think, the most expensive piece from this haul. It was $36 from a brand called District 1. Their stuff was so sick. I tried on this like decorated pink hoodie with these silver cargo pants and it was such a vibe. But this dress is just so me. I love the kind of like sporty lace-up detailing. It fits me like a literal glove, so much so that I can't zip it up on my own. Now underneath that dress, I have these trousers from the brand NNCF. These were $28 and I am obsessed with the kind of balloon shape. It has this like asymmetrical fold over waistband and these overlapped box pleats. I just think this is the definition of an elevated basic. Like, I would not gravitate towards buying trousers unless I felt like they were really interesting to me. And then this top was literally 10 bucks from Keto Sportswear. I just like the kind of like layered contrast trimming, kind of like 90s vibe. Okay, last outfit. We're almost done. From the brand Hades. They're like more streetwear. I got this jersey, which I thought was black, but I'm realizing in the sun it's actually more of a brown. I did not gravitate towards jerseys that much, but I got my first one, that pink one, in Vietnam last year, and it's become a meme. I have like 3 thumbnails in a row where I'm wearing it. And sometimes like you figure out what you'll wear a lot just by experimentation. So now that I wore that one so much, I feel justified to get another jersey. And then I got these little kind of like cargo shorts. A lot of the shorts here are like the very oversized longer length, which is just a little bit tough for my height. So I like that these aren't too long and the ginormous pockets are cute detail. And last thing from Hades, I never wear hats. I think they look so bad on me, but this is like more of a loose beanie and I actually like don't mind how it looks. This is an insane outfit together, but all 3 of these together were 40 bucks. Oh, and as a free gift, they gave me this little sweater vest, which is cute, but I don't really wear sweater vests, so I'll probably just give this to a friend. And one more shout out for these little nude vintage heels that were only $22. I honestly think that these are gonna get maybe the most wear out of everything that I got in this video. And that is the full haul. I am literally sweating and so overstimulated from changing that much. I did spend $350 in total, I calculated last night, which is kind of insane, but also for 18 pieces, like that's really good. And as you can see, these are all like incredibly well-fitting, high-quality pieces. I really don't need more clothes, so I tried to set a pretty high bar for the stuff I was buying. You can see it's like mostly elevated basics, like things that I can style in a lot of ways. I don't know, the pieces I got in Vietnam last year, I wear all the time, and I can tell are gonna be in my closet for like years and years, so I think that really enabled me to go full throttle into my shopping this time. Okay, not gonna lie, I just sat in front of a fan for like 30 minutes. I actually got less of this done than I had remembered. I kind of slept late last night, so my memory is a bit fuzzy, but we are officially past the halfway point. You can see our little Pegasus's legs beginning to form. Today is like my beauty day. I'm going to get my hair cut. I think I'm gonna bring back the bangs. That's what the Instagram story poll is telling me to do by a small margin. I'm gonna get my nails done. And then tomorrow, my checkout time is 11 a.m., but my flight isn't until 7, so I might just like post up at a cafe next to my Airbnb and crochet and edit. And then I'm getting on a flight back to New York, which is gonna be long as hell, and I'm gonna have a lot of time to crochet. So basically, I think I will make up for my lack of progress so far in the next like 2 to 3 days. And this might sound kind of crazy, but I'm probably gonna go dunk my head in some water because I don't like showing up to haircuts with my hair styled because they'll think that I have this like nice sleek hair texture when in reality it's pretty coarse, it's pretty frizzy. I also want them to see what like my perm wave pattern is because I'm thinking about getting a root perm. It's not like adding any curl to your hair, it's just like getting some volume in here. And with my perm having grown out, the only part that I really miss is like the volume up top. So yeah, let me just go stick my head in some water and then it's time to head to our appointments. like the gaping holes in yours. So cute. Look, we're so close. Okay, hi guys, we are back in New York, obviously. I did not finish this on the plane. Well, A, because I actually slept a lot, and B, because I ran out of yarn. So I had to go back to Michael's and get some more. But look how good it's looking. The little like Pegasus body is looking so sick. I just have to finish the head, block it, and I want to try and figure out how to hang it. I could just give it to Meg like this, but I also could try and figure out a hanging device. I don't know, like a stainless steel rod would be really sick. I'm gonna look up how people hang these though. I have bangs now. I finally got in the habit. I don't know why I didn't do this when I had bangs last year, of like keeping them in a Velcro roller because this is like what the Korean girlies do. And it's like the best way to just kind of like store your bangs, and then you can pull it out and be ready to go and they're not like fucked up. Now, I did want to show you some of the non-clothing stuff that I bought in Vietnam. Starting off with yarn, I went to 3 yarn stores total, but I only ended up buying yarn at the yarn store that I went to in my last video. And the first thing I got is this alpaca boucle. I do think it's a blend of like polyester and other stuff. It's not pure alpaca, but it has like a really nice boucle texture. I got 3 of these. They were literally only like $1.50 each. And this was more of a fun purchase. There were honestly a lot of fun yarns that I wanted to get, like a lot of fun fetty ones, sequins, sparkly, but my yarn stash is getting really out of control. So this is kind of like a flecked mohair. I don't really know what I would make with this. I'm kind of imagining like that knit mohair halter that I made one of, that I also said I was going to write a pattern for and still haven't. And then that last day I went back to the market because I was obsessed with these dried guavas with chili. I think these are the best things I've ever tasted, but every person I've given them to since I got back thinks they're disgusting. They're so fucking good. I got 2 bags of these and I already ate an entire bag by myself. I also got some tea. I was just trying to like use up my cash. So this is like a rosebud tea, and I think this is like a juhua cha, like chrysanthemum tea. And in my last video, I bought some buttons at the button stall like for the shirt that I was working on. But I thought the buttons were so pretty and so affordable that I went back and just got more of them. They're these kind of like iridescent water droplet looking ones. And I just got them in a ton of colors because I do want to do one of those like really simple tops that has like a whole row of colorful buttons. And I think these would be perfect. Now I've unfortunately realized that I'm not going to be able to show you me giving this to Meg because she's in Paris right now and she's in Paris for a while. So I won't be able to give it to her until she's back, but I will show it in a future video because it's a series and I'll be making more gifts. So I just have to finish off, I think like the last like 20 rows of this. And I probably will do some sort of border, like, you know how I did 2 rows of solid on the bottom? I'm probably gonna do the same on the top and then maybe add a border on the sides as well, just to like clean everything up. It's actually been pretty sunny. Like you can see, it's a really nice day outside. So I'm gonna throw on an outfit and finish this up at a cafe. You can see I'm already wearing my little dino shirt that I got in China. I feel like I keep referencing my last video, but I do a whole haul of everything that I bought in China in my last video. And that includes this little shirt and this little chartreuse cardigan. Look how cute this little draping piece on this cardigan is though. I can already tell that these are gonna be like my fixation jeans of this year. Last year, it was those silver jeans. They were kind of like a medium wash, wider leg jean that I wore literally 90% of the time. And I think this year it's gonna be these guys. It's just like a really nice straight leg cut. I like the stitching and I really like the cuff on the bottom, and I just feel like it's the perfect jeans to wear with sweaters. And then for the shoes, it's so funny how I wear so much more color in the colder weather. I feel like most people lean towards neutrals like in fall, winter. I just got gifted these Pumas and they are so cute. You guys know I love blue and orange as a color combo. And I know it might seem like a lot of color with the cardigan, but I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a fun combo. Okay, wait, look how cute the shoes are with the cardigan. I love it. And I'm gonna carry this little pink bag again. It honestly is like deceivingly really spacious. And last up, I know this is not just me. I love matching my fragrance to my outfit, and these match so well. What scent is this? Lovely and a Little Twisted from Lore. This is a new scent brand I found. Their packaging is so stunning. Normally when I get gifted scents, I like one of them and I'll just give away the rest. But this is the first brand where I smelled all 4 scents they sent me and I was like, I want to keep them all. Like they all smell so good and so unique. Okay, here's a little outfit. Let's go find a seasonal latte. guys, a grand reveal. Look how freaking good it looks. I kind of can't believe I made it, especially because after like blocking and steaming it, it is like a little bit more, you know, like stiff and like a nice proper shape. Like it feels like a doily. I did look at different ways to hang it up, but I couldn't really find the right thing. Like I was looking up stainless steel rods. I couldn't find one that's like the length I want, but is still really thin. And I've realized like with the shape of it, it's not too bad. Like it's looking pretty square-like right now, but I don't think it's that conducive to hanging. I think it would look better if you like pinned it on a wall and you like hit all four corners. I did struggle a little bit because my gauge was looser when I first started, so the bottom of the square was like significantly wider than the top of the square. I ended up kind of like tightening up the bottom when I added the border. I did like slip stitches along the bottom to tighten it up a little bit, and then when I blocked it, I was like aggressively stretching the top half to try and match the width. I am sad that I can't show you me giving it to her and show you what it looks like in her apartment. I think she's gonna put it on one of her like gray walls, because obviously this wouldn't look that great on a white wall. You need some contrast, but this on one of her gray walls will look so sick, and her apartment is decorated like so beautifully. Also look, I have actually really been wearing this shirt that I made in the last video. It's more wearable than I thought, because I know I like go back and forth between calling it a sweater and a shirt, but it really is more of a shirt. Like it's more of just like a light fabric than it is like a proper sweater. And it's actually like a really nice in-between piece. I also did do another block. So if you watched my last video, I was getting like some warping in the stripes because the button band wasn't like long enough, but I kind of fucked around with it. I used some needle and thread and did some hand stitching, and I feel like now the stripes are looking a lot more straight, and it is kind of funny to like wear a piece like this. And even all my friends who know I make stuff don't ask me if I made it, because they just assume that I bought it. Which is a pretty big compliment. Now I know this is not like a fast and easy gift idea. You're definitely not going to be churning out a bunch of these for your friends, but I have more videos coming up where I'm going to be talking about like quick little easy accessories, things that you can actually make in like the last week before the holidays. I've been getting insane sales on my bow bonnet pattern. That would actually be a really cool gift idea, and there's like so many different variations you can make depending on your friends' styles. So I've done like the fluffy one, you can do like a little striped one. I kind of need another break from filet crochet after this. I feel like this was too soon after I made a bunch of versions of my filet crochet top pattern. I do really want to make like, I don't know if you've seen this, like those little kind of like scarf things that you like tie around your waist over pants. I've seen a lot of really cute filet crochet versions, and so that definitely is on the docket. I might just wait until I feel excited about doing filet crochet again, because this was low-key a little bit hard on my wrists. Oh, and the one thing I'll say about this yarn is that I think it's really good for home decor items like this, the Aunt Lydia's thread, but I don't think it's as good for wearables as the rainbow lace from Hobby. This is just like a little bit more stiff. Like I don't think it's as comfortable or soft on skin as a rainbow lace is, but I know people have been struggling with like ordering from Hobby with the tariffs and everything if you're in the US. So if you are looking for an alternative, this is stocked in a lot of the Michaels stores now. Look forward to a bunch more like gift idea videos and just like generally like cozy winter knitting crochet videos. I just feel like these videos are much easier and fun to make in the cold weather because everyone is just like staying indoors, and like my friends who crochet and knit are all getting a lot more into it because this really is the best time of year for it. Don't forget to check out Forio's Black Friday sale. I really do think their products have made a huge difference for my skin. And yeah, thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!